Chapter 4. Respect goes both ways. It's an old saying that goes, if you want respect, you gotta give respect. Unfortunately, not a lot of people know what that means. So many people want respect but haven't earned it. So many people want respect, but you disrespect the people that you love and care about. So many people ask for respect, but when they get it, they don't know how to cherish it. See, respect isn't so much of what you might do for a person physically. Respect is about how you may treat a person mentally. If you respect your friend, you're going to be honest with your friend. If you respect your partner, you're going to be honest with your partner. If you respect yourself, you're going to be honest with yourself. Yes. Respect means that you have to respect yourself just as much as you respect your partner or you respect your friend. You know why a lot of people search for different partners and they search for love through sex, alcohol, drugs, and that in that nature? It's because a lot of people don't respect themselves. Either they wasn't taught how to respect themselves, or somebody damaged them to the point where they feel like being disrespected is okay. If you ever talk to an abused person, or if you ever hang around an abused person, they might stay in that relationship because they feel like when that person yells at me, when that person abuses me, when that person calls my phone and constantly asks where I'm at, or what are you doing, or why aren't you here, they're saying, I'm okay with that because that's how he shows that he loves me, or that's how she shows that she loves me. Well, let me be the first to tell you, being abusive in a relationship is not a form of respect. That's a form of disrespect. That's disgusting, and that's not the way to go. If you want respect, make sure you learn to respect yourself as a person, inside and out. I always have these three things that I keep with me every day: love yourself, trust yourself, and be yourself. When you learn to love yourself, you are not going to sit back and accept any nonsense in your life. You're not going to accept any BS. You're not going to accept less because you know as a person that you deserve more, that you're capable of going to get more. I say trust yourself because sometimes you got to trust your instincts. A lot of times, 100 times, 10 times out of 10, you have to trust your instincts. When you feel like something is wrong, you have a gut feeling that something may be wrong, follow that gut feeling. Even if it's wrong, that's okay because when you feel like something is wrong, even if you're wrong about your gut feeling, it's okay because you don't always want to be right about something being wrong. You want people to prove you wrong. But you got to trust yourself. And the reason why you must trust yourself, because nobody is going to have your back like you're going to have your back. Nobody. And I always say, be yourself. At the end of the day, when it's all said and done, you have to be yourself. Do not sit back and try to be like anybody else. Don't be a follower. Be a leader. You get farther in this world if you become a leader before you become a follower. You want to be respected? Go get that respect. Make people respect you. Never make people like you, but always make people respect you. Once you get the respect, that is something that's going to stick with people for the rest of their life. Have you ever heard somebody say, "I don't like him, but I respect how he handled that situation. I don't like him, but I respect this gangster. I don't like her, but I respect that she goes out and gets this money." See, even if you have a common enemy, you can learn to respect your enemy. You may not like your enemy, but you respect that he has the same energy with you no matter what. So, I used to always tell people that I respect loyalty, honesty, and respect. Anybody can say that they love you, and people somehow get love and respect confused. You can love what a person does. You can love what a person does for you. You can love how somebody treats somebody else. But that doesn't necessarily mean that they respect you. I can love a drug dealer for getting money. But I don't have to respect the fact that he's getting money because of what he might do to get the money. I may not respect the fact that he's selling drugs in a bad neighborhood or in a neighborhood. I may not respect it, but I love the fact that he's getting money. I may not respect how he's getting money. So when I say respect goes both ways, that's because it does. If you want somebody to respect you, you got to give that respect or earn that respect. When you watch basketball players, a lot of the basketball players might not respect some of the rookies of the team. You know why? Because a lot of the NBA legends has been around 5, 10, 15 years. May feel like you ain't put enough work in, rookie. You gotta go out on that. You gotta go out on that gridiron, and you gotta go. You gotta go score some buckets. You gotta go put that work in. You're just not gonna come over here and think that you're just gonna be the captain on the team just because you're a rookie and because you had a good college career. College and NBA are two different things. You want respect. You gotta get that respect. I don't want anything given to me. And as a solid individual person, independent person, you shouldn't want that either. You should want to go get respect because remember, respect always goes both ways. If you do not have your respect, you don't have anything. Anybody can be liked. You may like a girl because she might look sexy. But do you respect that girl? I mean, do you know what she had to do to get to the point that she said? Do you know her story? You may like me because I might look cool in a wheelchair. But do you respect me for being a person in a wheelchair? Do you know my story behind why I'm in a wheelchair? I'd rather be respected than liked. I'd rather be feared than liked. 21 Savage said that he'd rather have loyalty than love. He said because love is just a word. Loyalty is something that you gotta show. You could easily sit back and say, yo, I love you. You can go to church nowadays, talk to the usher, and you say, I love you, good brother. I know you're gonna be something. But he doesn't know you from a hole in the wall. When you sit back and you look at respect, you could do something to somebody, or somebody can see you do something from years back and say, you know what? I respect little homie. Because he put that work in last year, or he put that work in 10 years ago. Now, I know he's really about that. If you really have the respect of your peers, the respect of the people around you, they already know how you built. They already know what you're capable of, and what you can do, and what you won't do. They know how to not bother you about certain situations. They know they know what buttons to push. They know how to calm you down. If you're a man of respect, you're automatically going to become that leader. Or you could be the man of respect and know it's certain things that he's just not going to do. I respect him enough not to put him in that situation. Always remember that respect must go both ways, even in a relationship. Ladies, if you want your man to treat you like a queen, then you must treat him like a king if he's doing his king duties. See, a lot of queens want a man to treat them like a king, but the queens are not showing the same respect because the queens are not doing their job. Sorry to say. See, a lot of queens want a free ride to Disney World, but don't want to put the work in, don't want to give up the money to get there. I know. It's frustrating, right? But in this world, you have to give respect to give respect. Respect goes both ways at all times. If I know, if I know how you are, you have to respect how I am. Whether you agree with it or not, you have to respect another person's perspective. You have to respect another person's opinion because respect goes both ways. So if you're going to, so if you haven't listened to anything that I've said during this audiobook, pay close attention to this. If you want people to give you respect, go earn that respect. Understand that you are not going to be liked all the time. People are not going to like your opinion. But you have to do what's best for you. And if you want respect, you got to show them what you're made of sometimes. You got to go on that. You got to go on that block, and you got to sit back and say, "I'm not scared of anybody." You got to go on that court, and you got to put up buckets so people know, oh, you really can shoot. You have to do something to earn that respect. Don't just talk about it. Be about it. Because always remember that respect goes both ways.